We're down here this morning filming for a documentary coming up later this year. But this weekend, Del, you competed in an event at the O2, and I just wanted you to tell us a bit about what that was like this weekend.
Oh, it was an amazing experience. First of all, I'd like to thank Colin Bryce for inviting me to compete at the event. It was one of the best events I've ever had the privilege of competing in. It was really good fun. Last man standing on the deadlift really suited me as well, taking more attempts. To be able to lift in front of guys like Eddie Hall, Bill Kazmaier, Benedict Magnuson, Terry Hollins was just a phenomenal experience, and I really enjoyed it. It's just a shame really, I had two competitions so close together because I couldn't compete in the Battle of the Boyne, which is just under 2 weeks, that I couldn't just focus a little bit more on training the deadlift only to get a better performance. But at the end of the day, I was happy with how I performed.
And you mentioned Bill. I've watched the video. He's on stage and he's talking about a hitch. What's he talking about?
I think I quite surprised him, to be honest, because a lot of the strongman deadlifts all tend to hitch their weights. I walked on my 99 Problems t-shirt and he read the back of it, and his first response was, "We'll have to see about that." But every lift I've done through the warm-up, each lift in the competition just got better and better. I think I took the strongmen by surprise and definitely took the crowd by surprise, because I didn't think they'd expected me to be there right at the end.
Well, because I think most of the people in the crowd didn't know your background, did they? So actually you're a bit of a dark horse to them.
Yeah, all the top strongmen know what I can do and how I can perform, but it's the ones sort of working their way up, and maybe the people in the crowd didn't know who I was and what I'm capable of. And I think they were quite surprised to see someone like I probably weighed 50 or 60 kilos less than some of the people I was competing against, and I don't think they really expected me to lift as well as I did.
The environment, we talked, you and I, earlier on about you're there and the crowd, and that perhaps powerlifting could learn something from how the setup went. What do you think?
I think powerlifting can learn, like a deadlift only competition, maybe a slight change in format, because I think from a crowd perspective, I think last man standing makes it a lot more interesting. I think it makes it more interesting for the competitor, because it takes a little bit of pressure off them as well in terms of selecting a starting weight and only having 3 attempts. So you can come in much lighter and sort of just build your way into the competition a lot more. I personally think my biggest deadlift in the future will probably end up being one of those type of events rather than the powerlifting competition.
And I noticed on that day that that you had a go at a 390. It's unusual. I don't think very often I see you at competition going for a big stretch like that. Did the atmosphere give you that sense of wanting to go again?
Yeah, with a competition like that, you just ride with it. A lot of powerlifting competitions, you pick your attempts wisely. Once your attempts are finished, that's it. Your competition's over. But in that one, you just keep going until there's no one else left in the competition. And I quite like that aspect of it as well. It's almost like you're fighting it out right to the end, and you know you've won. When you've sort of outlifted everyone like that, you know you won. There's a better sense of achievement in it as well.
You had a big audience there. What were they like?
Oh, it was really good. The crowd got behind all of the lifters, and as the weight got that and rose on the bar, the crowd got more into the competition as well. And the energy and the environment was amazing. Just to walk on the platform, before the last thing you see when you walk out, you see Colin Bryce and Bill Kazmaier standing there. You can't match it, to be honest, and I don't think anything can sort of top that experience. I've competed in like World Powerlifting Championships, I've been to the Commonwealth Games, World Weightlifting Championships, and the buzz in that environment was far beyond any of that.
So you'll be doing it again?
110%, yeah.
Okay, so you're at Battle of Boyne in a couple of weeks, and we'll have a chat with you then. But in the build-up next 2 weeks, what are you going to be doing?
Very little. Leading into this competition, I had a few sort of minor problems with my hip, which basically lifting the deadlift's okay, but every time you put the weight down, it gets like more and more painful. So all I'm going to do now literally is just rest, let my body recover, and just basically heal up some of the minor injuries over the next couple of weeks, just leading into Battle of the Boyne. So you'll be completely fresh on the day.